another handyman who has had success online. Our reporter, Zainab Boladale, has been to meet Michael Gibson.
It's been a strange year for everyone, as COVID-19 restrictions resulted in entire families having to stay home.
How are you? How are things?
This was the case for the Gibsons from County Meath. Having to stay indoors meant many people had to find new ways of keeping themselves occupied and productive. 43-year-old father of three, Michael Gibson, decided that DIY home renovation and how-to videos for social media would be his hobby during quarantine.
At the start of quarantine, I was laid off temporarily. I needed something to do, and it's something I wanted to do a long time ago, which was the how-to videos. I thought something quite funny, something to occupy my own time, so that's what I started doing.
So again, I'm here with my ever faithful helper Connor. Say hello, Connor. No, he doesn't want to really be on today, so
as it started to go on, I realised I was doing a lot of different projects around the house, and not just myself. It was me and the kids and Aisling. You know, between floors being tiled, new wooden floors gone down, painting the walls, painting everything has been painted.
Here are a few of the things that Michael has DIY'd during the lockdown. This hammock for his kids, these tables, a bin enclosure, and this outdoor canopy made using scraps.
We're sitting on my old deck, and the wall that's behind us, that's actually the old laminate floor from inside in the dining room. The bits at the side, that's our old shed. So when we got the log cabin put in, believe it or not, we had a shed there and we had to dismantle the shed. And in about an hour, we got it split apart. And then we had a load of panels, timber panels, and we said, what will we do? So we put them together. And this is what we're sitting on now. So like I've made a table out of a tire there. So that's something I'll do a video on, because to be honest, it's something that you can pick up. It's quite cheap and you can make your own one. So if it does morph into something where you're actually giving people videos about something creative, well, that's using my energy in a positive way, and I'm occupying my mind, so it's good for me. That's it all nicely together. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll take out the stones, put in some muck, and we'll plant the shape with the leaves, and that'll be our flower bed started.
What drove Michael to start making videos where he shares his daily projects was the need to keep others entertained through virtual social interactions, which he felt was needed.
When we went into lockdown first, the one message that I was getting is this lockdown is going to be terrible for mental health. I felt that during lockdown, everybody was in the same position. And you hear a lot of people saying we're in this together. And that's true.
Michael also runs a mental health blog where he openly talks about dealing with depression and anxiety.
The Lemonade Kart is an idea I came up with a couple of years ago. I suppose the idea, the name behind it even coming out of the fact that when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. It started off originally as a Facebook page, and at the very start, the very first thing I put on the Lemonade Kart was, "This is my story." Hi, my name's Michael Gibson, and today I'd like to tell you a little bit about my story and why I started the Lemonade Kart. I suffer with depression, and I have done from a very early age. My condition wasn't diagnosed until I was in my 30s. I think more about mental fitness rather than mental illness or mental health. When a lot of people meet me, I think the last thing they think is this guy suffers with anxiety or depression. We put my story out there. It got a lot of reaction, but then I just started posting random positive, images, and I wanted to bring people on that journey with me. So, if something struck me as being important, or, that there was a message there, I go and I try and share that message. I try to encourage other people to also share, and there would be a small group of people, even though the page has about 800 odd likers, there's a small group of people that constantly contribute and constantly interact and communicate with the page.
While for many lockdown hasn't been ideal, Michael is hopeful that some people find comfort in his whimsical videos.
The things that I do, the things that I make, that's how I express myself. And now it's in my writing and it's in my video. So, you know, I would like to think that I want to work with people, I want to help people, and it becomes a chain reaction. And I suppose that's the real meaning of We Are Team, everybody helping each other.
And more information about Michael and his work can be found online.